guys, this is a pick a card reading on what is their karma for doing me wrong. I've done this a while ago, I think last month, or was it 2 months ago, 1 or 2 months ago, but I'm going to do it again because, why not? And yeah, we're going to see. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Again, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay, I'm gonna go to pile number 1 now. What is pile number? No. The person pile number 1's inquiring about, what is their karma? I randomly got a message on my phone, so for some of you, this person may try to call you, message you. Some of you it's an apology, but then for some of you, it's literally a thing where the person wants to speak to you again because you guys may have stopped talking to this person. Because they've been violating you. You've obviously had enough, and some of you, they just want to see if they can take the piss again, and some of you, they're actually sorry, but I think that's a small percentage. Sorry guys, that's not a feeling. The majority of you is just to see if they can take the mickey again. Okay. What is the karma of the person for pile number 1? Okay. That's too many cards. No, that's too many cards. I'll take the one that fell though. So the one that fell on the floor was the King of Pentacles reversed. This person is going to lose money. They're going to lose money, and they're going to lose the respect that they have from their community, from people around them. They're just going to lose respect from them. So if we're going to focus on in terms of money, I feel like this person, they behave really bad when it comes to money. They may use people for money, or they may not be very generous. So you may be, buying them things, but when it's their turn to buy you something, it's like, I ain't got it. They blatantly have it, but it's just selfish behavior. But outside of money, it could be a thing where this person wasn't really behaving like a mature man. I really think this is a guy, but I can do a girl interpretation, but I'm picking up heavy this is a guy. He wasn't very mature when it came to you. He wasn't taking you seriously. He just wasn't being, so financially he wasn't being a provider, and or he wasn't really looking after you the way a guy's supposed to look after you. So yeah, he wasn't doing his job, and it's going to come back and bite him in the bum. And how he's going to do that is he's going to lose money. So I feel like for some of you, they're going to invest in something and it's going to go downhill. Bad investment. But I feel like this person has a type of behavior where it's like, I know what's best, I know what's right, and they don't. And they will find that out through losing money. And then for some of you, because this person doesn't behave like a mature person, people around them are going to look at them like, you are a waste man, Or they'll just oh, okay, for those that don't know what a waste man is, a waste man is someone who, they're not respected. They just don't do what a grown man is supposed to do. They do the opposite. It's like a little bitch. But yeah, that's a waste man. And people are going to look at him like this. If it's a woman, ah, if it's a woman, she's going to end up with men that keep taking the piss out of her. I shouldn't really swear on this channel, but guys, this is how I am. Like, I have to keep it real. Let me tone it down a bit. She's going to end up with a guy that just doesn't respect her. So if you know you respected her and you tried to look after her, she's going to end up with a waste man. So that's her karma. She didn't want to, take you seriously. And I even get the feeling, for some of you, she cheated on you. And you're just like, you've obviously gone, you've left on the dash. And she's stuck with someone who isn't really saying much. They're not all that. So yeah, that will be her karma. If it's a guy, as I said, he's gonna lose money. And or he's just not gonna be respected by his community. And if it's a girl, it's literally, sorry, I'm just, because different situations here. If it's a girl, she's gonna end up with a guy who has no money, broke guy. She thought, so physically he looks like, he has loads of money, he's balling, but when she finds out how this man really is, it could be a thing where maybe he does have money, but he is a jerk. And that's what she's going to end up with. Or she finds out that he doesn't actually have any money and he's a broke guy and a jerk. So either way, the karma's pretty bad. Some of you, if you're a girl, this guy is going to start investing money in another girl, and she's going to rinse him, meaning she's going to take his money, take. So I have a feeling some of you, this guy might have said, oh, do you want this, do you want that? And because you guys are good people, you guys are like, oh no, like, I don't really want to be taking the mickey like that, you don't have to buy that for me. And they may or may not after you said that, but they're going to pick up someone who's like, I want this, and you have to get my friend that too, and you need to get my mum this too. Money gone. And that's what they get. So we're going to carry on. What is the karma of the person in pile number 1? We have the 4 of Wands. Oh no, this is not nice. And the Tower. So it's done a little story, guys. It's literally done a story. So if this is a woman, she's going to end up with some broke guy or some rich guy that's horrible. Either way, the man's horrible. She's probably going to end up staying with him, like married him. Some of you, I'm even hearing, she'll probably end up getting pregnant by him. So she's literally trapped. So she has no, okay, this is everyone's, the way everyone works is different, right? But I'm feeling a strong storyline of this girl's going pregnant by this broke guy now, or this horrible guy. And she feels like she has to stay with him. So she's going to stay with him. And every time she's going to think back of, I should have taken this guy, I should have taken pile number 1 seriously. But I didn't. And now I'm stuck with this horrible guy. And I've all had children for him. And now I'm going to have to marry him so that my family or my community doesn't look at me differently. So ultimately, she's going to be trapped with this guy, which is really sad. And she's going to realise this. She's going to... This is horrible. It's like she's going to realise this. She's like, oh my gosh, my life, it's terrible. It's horrible. I'm stuck with this guy. I have to have his baby because I don't believe in abortion or anything like that. Obviously, if you do, no judgment. I'm just saying the storyline. This is objectively speaking. And I have to stay with him and I don't want to. And now my life's going to be horrible and shit. And I know it's going to be horrible and shit, but this is the life I chose. And every time they're going to remember you and it's going to be like, oh, that's really sad. I should have just stayed with pile number 1. If it's a guy, the same thing. He's going to end up with... Okay, one scenario. He's going to end up with a woman he doesn't really want to be with. She's going to trap him, meaning she's going to get pregnant. I know it takes 2 to get someone pregnant, but, some people could have been planning this the whole time as well, But yeah, he's gonna end up with a woman. She's gonna get pregnant. He's gonna have to marry her because I feel like this guy cares so much about how he's viewed by society. So he's gonna do it so he doesn't look bad, and then he's gonna realize that, raw, like I married a gold digger, or I married someone I didn't really want to be with, and they're always going to remember you. And I feel like you guys' mentality and the way you behave and your mindset is very different to this girl that he ends up with. This girl's just gonna, it's just some superficial girl that only cares about material stuff and money, but she don't know how to make it. She's not trying to make it. She's trying to live off man to make it. And this man's going to realize this when it's too late. And that's his business. That's your karma. That's what you get. Also, for some of you, I heard bad investments when it came to the male in this situation. And what could potentially happen is, and I don't want to wish this on anyone, but it's what I heard. For some of you, the situation with this person may end up in jail because they're doing dodgy stuff with money. So it's kind of peak. I hope that doesn't happen, but yeah, I'm just the messenger. That's for some of you. But yeah, some of you are dealing with an individual, or this person is an individual who does stuff illegally to get money, and is a wrap. They're going to get caught, because this reminds me of jail bars, if we're going to look at this intuitively. Also, it could also be a thing where their life's just going to like crumble. So it's not just a realization that they're with someone that's just like not even a nice person, but it's like, I've actually let my life crumble because I've decided to associate myself with this not nice individual. But that's what you get. You know why? Because part number one, this person wasn't a nice person anyway, so you got with your match ultimately. That's the way karma works. What else? What is the karma for part number one's person? Six of Cups reverse. So this really tells me, oh, this is so sad. And this is why I got a message on my phone also. This person's going to try and talk to you again, but by the time they try and speak to you, so for some of you, it's going to be way later on when they're stuck with this individual they don't even want to be with. It's going to be a situation where they're going to be like, oh, I don't really want to be with this person, can we be together again? They may ask you that, and you guys might be like, you picked up that, and look at your life now. You want to come back to me because your life's crumbling and you're stuck with a gold digger. That's your business. I don't care. Like, you guys are just going to be so over it. You're not going to want this person back. And it's going to be a thing where you end up looking at this person and you're just like, what did I even see in you? Like, I'm so over this. And you have no shame. You're really messaging me and calling me, telling me that the person you're with is trash and you want to get back together. And no, you're done out here. You guys want to actually say you're done out here, or the equivalent in other countries. Done out here literally means like, you're just not respected. I don't want to be with you. Like, it's done. Like, I don't look at you highly no more. Like, that's it. And that's how you guys want to be feeling. And that's their karma, because they've been rejecting you. So now they're going to get rejected. That's your business. That's the way the cookie crumbles. But it's also not just you. Oh gosh, this is so sad. So normally when I see the Six of Cups, I think of the Rider-Waite deck, and it's two children like playing with cups, but it's literally two children that probably have known each other through childhood. So their childhood friends and people that they've grown up with are going to look at them like, you're a joke. You're a fucking joke. Like, excuse my language, you're a joke. They're going to look at this person like, you had a bad bee. You had a girl that was about her business, or you had a guy that was going to look after you. You had a guy that was going to provide for you, and you left them for this joker. You're done out here. They're not going to respect this person. They're going to look at them like, yeah, your life's gone downhill. Like, they don't respect it at all. And they may act normal around this person, like, oh yeah, do your thing, but behind closed doors, for some of you, this person's community is literally going to say to them, you're a joke, you can never tell me nothing, you're a joke. But for some of you, like, this person's community may smile in your person's face, but then behind their back they're kicking with their friends. um like, oh my gosh, pal number one, not you guys but the person you're dealing with, pal number one, like, they're a joke. They're actually a joke. Like, that's so embarrassing for some of. No, I was about to say, like, some of their friends may feel sorry for them, but no, they're just gonna be like, they're just gonna look down on them, which is really sad. For some of you, if this is not a romantic situation, which I wasn't really getting, this person, I feel like if this person conned you, some of you, this person has been using your money to get by, and if they've conned you in that respect, yeah, they're just gonna end up with, again, it's the same situation. They're gonna end up with someone they don't really want to be with, and no one's gonna respect them, and that's just it, really. Because everyone sees that they're sleazy, and it's like, it's not the one. The world reversed. Sorry guys, because of my ring light, you probably can't see the cards properly. But the world reversed, it literally suggests that any opportunity. This person used to get opportunities after opportunity after opportunity, but because they didn't show gratitude, and because they wasn't very generous, and they wasn't given back when they was given, these opportunities are not going to be given to them anymore, because they haven't been good. That's the best way I can put it. They haven't been appreciating what they've been getting. So the universe is going to be like, nah, you ain't getting no more. You ain't getting no more because you don't know what gratitude is. And we don't like that. We don't like that out here. So, yeah, that literally is their karma. I'm going to get more information. Oh, my gosh. That's really sad. I know some of you lot are laughing. Don't laugh, that's not right. That's sad. Okay, what is the karma of how number one's person? Lady with a Bosch egg, ancient wisdom. Okay. So see, this is 4 and 3 plus 1 is 4. So it's literally a thing where I was kind of getting intuitively, didn't want to say this, but I don't like viewing this as a karma. Trigger warning, if this is a woman, she may experience actually it could be in a man situation as well. This person may end up marrying someone, and they could either end up infertile and they didn't know, or they end up carrying a baby, but unfortunately they could have a miscarriage. And I got that from the broken egg. So that's horrible. But in some of you guys' situations, that could happen to your person later on. And I'm getting the reason that is because some of you may have really wanted a child, and this person's like, nah, yeah, we'll have one later, but they was stringing you along. They never really wanted one with you. They didn't want to take you seriously. Some of you, oh my God, some of you may have actually been pregnant, and the person may have told you to get rid of it. So now the karma is, when they actually want one now, it's not going to go the way they want. So that's really sad. But yeah, if this is a guy, he's going to end up with a female like this, and this woman's very suspicious, and even looking at her, she looks bad mind. So it's a thing where this kind of confirms that he's going to end up with a girl that's just very vindictive, And that's what you get at this point. She looks like she ain't been sleeping, and this girl doesn't rest. She gets what she wants by all means necessary, and if she has to drain your ex or the person you were speaking with to do that, then she will do that. It's not a problem. That's how this woman lives. So yeah, he's gonna end up with some spiteful woman, and every day he's with her, like, she's just gonna give him evils. She's gonna be a bitch. That's the best way I can put it. I can see the fire in the background. She's just gonna ruin a lot of things for him. She's gonna damage it, ruin it. And it's gloomy. This picture's gloomy. Every day this man is with this woman. It's horrible. It's horrible because she makes it horrible. And that's what he gets because he made your life horrible in some respects. So it is what it is. If this is a guy inquiring about a woman, she's just gonna turn very, very pessimistic and very negative. So with you probably thinking, but she was always like that anyway. Okay, but it's gonna get worse because she's gonna end up with a waste man. So, and when you're with a waste man, you get even more drained and upset and tired. So, it's just gonna end. It's just gonna be worse, and she's gonna wreak havoc on people's life, because she just sees. Is it wreak havoc? Don't laugh at me, guys. Okay, she's going to cause a lot of drama and heartache, and is mainly rage in people's life, because she's gonna turn to a very negative person, and it's gonna affect her life as well. So yeah, well, that's really sad. And it says ancient wisdom because this person knows, they know that everything they're receiving in the future or right now, this could literally be happening right now, but it could happen in the future also. They know that they deserve this because of the way they was behaving, but they're very bitter about it. So that's why it says ancient wisdom. Let me get more information. What's common power number? One's person. Time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. This card is coming out a lot recently. But it came out reverse, guys. So your person's not going to be doing everything I just said. They're not going to change their ways. They're still going to be a dick or a bitch, however you want to put it. I said I stop swearing. I can't do it, guys. Like, they're still going to be horrible. That's the best way I can put it. You know how sometimes people, and the thing is, what's really sad is this person knows that they're receiving bad karma because of the way they've behaved. But normally, when you realize this, a person will just say, okay, cool, I need to change the way I'm behaving then, and then I won't receive so much bad karma. But this person's just like, is effed anyway, so I'm just going to continue being how I'm being. It's kind of like, what type of mindset is that? But that's how they're going to think. As I said, because they're not getting much opportunities, when it comes to learning something new, they're never really going to learn anything new. They're always going to be stuck in the same cycle with the same person, or the same type of people, and they're not going to evolve in any way, shape, or form. Some of you, they use social media in bad ways. When I say bad ways, sometimes I really think people should use social media to get some money. Why would you not do that? You should do that. Like, sorry guys, I'm going to tell you, like, cool, you can use social media to, like, show pictures of yourself and all these things, but you should also use the internet and social media to probably promote your brands and promote stuff, like make some money. But this person, they don't really understand that, and they're too proud to ask people like how should they do that and all these things. So they're just using technology wrong, and it's not helping their cash flow at all. It's not helping their money situation. So that is some karma for them. And you guys are probably, and I feel like for some of you, this person acted like they knew everything about money, and they don't. They don't. And you're gonna see this later on when they're still doing the same shit with the same people in the same situation. I feel like you guys are just gonna elevate, and not just financially, but spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And this person's in the same situation. You guys gonna look at this person like, see your life. Tragic. So I'm a power number one person. Okay, I only wanted one more, but two came out. We have mend a broken heart, fairy, healing from heartache. They're always going to think of you. Because when they was with you, everything was great, right? They could take the piss, right? Now they can't because they're stuck with a little tramp. And yeah, if this is a friend, if this is not romantic, if this is a friend that's done you wrong, or a family member, like, they're just really upset that you don't want to speak to them anymore, that you've said, yeah, I'm done, I'm over it. And yeah, that's it about it. They're always going to dwell on that. They're not even really going to think of the partner they're with now. And some of you, when they're with this partner, they're always going to think of you. That's really sad. Transitions to the spirit realm, Angel de los Muertos. But she was reversed. So it's literally a thing where this person, they won't spiritually cleanse themselves. They're going to be spiritually blocked. So their crown chakra's blocked. I even think their third eye chakra is going to be blocked. They're going to be very delusional about certain things. So they'll never prosper. I don't like to say that about people. But obviously, if you're not going to be open to new things and try new ways of doing stuff and try to change your actions in a better way, then of course you're going to be doing the same shit. You get me? That so spiritually they're just not going to be connected to the Most High. That's the best way I can put it. Or for some of you, the universe, or whatever belief you have. So yeah, that is really sad. This person just sounds like they're gonna be stuck at the bottom of the deck. Grumpy red fairy, be your true self. Any rage they're feeling is just gonna come out. Everyone's gonna feel it. They could be angry that you're gone. They could be angry that their life is horrible. They could be angry that they're with someone they don't want to be with. They could be angry that they're with friends that they don't really want to be friends with. They could be angry, for a lot of reasons. And everyone's going to feel their wrath. Everyone, except you, because you're not in the equation anymore. But yeah, every day they're just going to feel angry about something. And that must feel horrible. Because ain't nobody got time for that. But they do. So that does a lot to your body in a bad way. More messages for pile number one. What is the karma of pile number one's person? They must have done something bad to you, because this is just terrible. From the beginning, from I saw the King of Pentacles at the beginning, I knew it was just terrible. This is terrible, guys. What is the karma pile number one's person? Oh, what the hell? Start that again. Okay, yep. Green man reversed, abundance. No abundance, none. They ain't getting this money. They ain't getting it. Abundance with children, they're either not having any, or they're gonna have maybe one or two. They may be someone that wanted 10 children, 8 children. They probably end up with one or two. Like, that's your karma, that's your business. abundance of friends, not much friends. Friends are gonna either lock them off because they don't rate their flex, they don't rate their movements. Friends are gonna be like, oh, later, no. Or they're gonna end up with some really horrible friends, and there's probably like maybe 2, 3 of them. Or they're gonna end up with a lot of friends that don't mean them any well. They don't mean them any good. So technically, they're not friends; they're frenemies. That's why they're gonna get effed all the time they're with them, because they don't even like them. So yeah, there's no abundance with that. Remember, abundance is not just money, guys. Is in everything. Family's gonna look at them like, oh, later, you sold it. You're not saying it. Family's not gonna respect them or rate them. Family may even use them like their girl or their man is using them. Like, it's Pete. And their intuition, the yellow on the card, it's giving me, solar plexus chakra vibes, and that's blocked, meaning their intuition is just really bad. When they want to do something, they'll be too scared to do it. They'll be too insecure to do it. Because they don't have the support from friends and family. They don't have enough money to do something. They're always going to think like that, so they're never going to actively do something about it. Then you have Achilles confidence. This doesn't mean they're going to be confident. This means that their confidence is misguided. They're so... This person... No, sorry guys, your person's a bit delusional. I have a feeling the way they made you feel was like they knew everything. They know what's right. They know how to make this money. They know how to finesse. They know, right? They know everything, right? But it's false confidence, and this is why they're not going to receive much. So they're going to still behave like this, but this is not really what it is at all. They're always going to try and attack and fight people. They think that's how they're going to get far in life, and that's not how you get far in life, boo. It's not. But they always think, oh, I need to finesse people. I need to... But no, you don't. Sorry, guys. That is tragic. Okay. I was thinking this is more of a romantic reading, but I'll try to be as what's the word? Versatile, diverse as I can. But we have Taurus renewal reverse, so this person's just gonna end up, they think they're with a ride or die, but they're with a bitch that don't care about them. You see, Isis, she'll do anything for Taurus. When she's reversed, this is unrequited love. They're gonna love someone, and that person's not gonna love them. Or they're gonna end up with someone that doesn't love them. They know the person doesn't love them, and they're most probably using them, and they're gonna be upset. Either way, this ain't no Bonnie and Clyde. This ain't no ride or die. This is a relationship where people use people. Like, that's the type of connection they're gonna end up with. Outside of romantic connections, if this is a friend or family member you're inquiring about, they're literally going to end up with people that don't like them, don't want good for them, and just going to keep using them. Like, that's their karma, because they've been using people, they've been using you, so that's what you get. Whether it's a romantic friend, relative, that person's been using you, so now it's their turn to feel used. It's their turn. Chaos. Life's going to be chaotic. As I said, like, this is really showing me this person's just going to be really angry. Like, they're just really angry with their life. They're really angry with everyone around them. And everything's going to be chaotic because they have no balance in their life and they're spiritually blocked. So that is your reading, pile number 1. If you like this reading, like and subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. You can also follow my TikTok page. The details are in the description box below. But yeah, I'm going to go to pile number 2 now. That was sad. That was fucking sad. Let me clear the energy, because that was tragic. I'm just saging the place, people. I want to clear the energy. I want it to be as accurate as possible for pile number 2. Saging my cards there because let me tell you, it needs to be accurate. Okay, let's move on to pile number 2 now. I'm gonna do this. I feel like I should do this the majority of the time, just to make sure it's accurate. Alright, pile number 2. This is if you chose the Gods and Titans deck. So, what is the karma of pile number 2? Already, I have a sense this person has like a big ego. But let's just do this. What is the karma of pile number 2's person? Last shuffle. So, what is the karma for pile number 2's person? You had to let it. I couldn't put it back in the pile, guys. I had to let it fall. Knight of Pentacles reversed. This seems like a F boy, or a F girl, but oh, this is really sad. This person's never really gonna find their dream job, their dream career. They're gonna end up working and doing things that they don't really want to do to get money. And when they receive their money, it's going to be shekels. It's not going to be big bands or anything like that. It's the minimum. It's not even much you can really live on, really. And it's really sad. But that's for some of you. Okay. For some of you, this person's going to, if this was a romantic situation, this person's going to end up with someone that doesn't give them what they want. They don't give them much, like, at all. It's similar to pile number 1, but it's a bit different because I don't know how it was a bit different, but hold on, wait, bear with me. They end up with someone who says they're going to give them something, but they don't. But also, they will end up as someone that can't provide for their family, friends, children. It's really sad. But basically, when it comes to this money and when it comes to their career, it's not going to be the way they want it to be. It's going to be quite sad. Let's see what else. Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, alright. As I said, I just said this, guys. They're going to end up with someone who keeps saying, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that, and the person don't do it because the person's a liar. They're a liar. They're a liar. They're a liar. And they're just going to always end up with liars. You know why? Because they're a liar. This person's a liar. You don't have to tell me, I know. So, also, people are going to do stuff behind this person's back. And this person's not going to know. This person's going to think people are their real friends, true friends. They feel like they might end up with someone who they think is the truth. And this person is a effing lie. They're a lie. And the sad thing is, this person's never going to know it. Because the sword's behind her back. So they're never going to know. But everyone else in town will know. And if you try and explain this to this person, they're just gonna be like, no, that person will never do that to me. That's my real friend. That's my man. That's my girl. They'll never do that to me. Bro, sis, they're doing the most. They're lying out here. So there's that's a form of karma. That's pretty bad. Another one is they're gonna end up with someone, and there's a situation where they're gonna start speaking to people behind their back. This person's gonna be a cheat, straight up. They say they're gonna offer something and they're not, and this person's just gonna cheat on them. And particularly at night, like they'll go on their phone, message people, call people, and this person don't know. Oh, this is so sad. So this person's gonna end up with a guy or a girl who's a fuck girl, fuck girl, fuck guy, F boy, F girl, right? Who's just gonna go out there and have sex with loads of people that your person knows, and these people are just gonna laugh at them when they see them on the street. They're gonna laugh at them when your person posts their new bae. They're gonna laugh at them because they're like, I slept with your man last night. Like, you're a joke. But that's your bae, right? I had him last night, babe. Like, people are going to be laughing at them, or if it's a girl, no, if it's a guy. Okay, let's get it. Okay, it's late, guys. Leave me alone. So girls will look at the phone and be like, oh yeah, like I had sex with your man last night, but go off, babe. If it's a guy, why am I getting this wrong? Yeah, guys will be on the phone like, oh, like I had sex with this girl. Like I actually had sex with this girl the other day, and this guy is posting her like an idiot. This guy's still with her. Like, me and my bros, we all did a thing with her. Like, so it's quite embarrassing, guys. That's very embarrassing for your person. I'm not gonna lie. That's embarrassing. Ooh, some of you, your person's gonna end up with a job they don't like, because I did say that, and they have to make out to everyone, I'm so happy in it. I'm happy and I'm so happy. Like, this is my dream job. What do you mean? And they don't like it. It's just to show. It's just to say, yeah, I'm good. They're not. They're upset. They didn't want that job. They didn't want it. But this is, But they have to make it look good. That's really sad. That's really sad. Oh my gosh. Also, like, people are gonna offer them stuff. So it's not just like a romantic situation. It could be a thing where people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you this loan, or I'm gonna give you this, or I'm gonna help you get this opportunity. The people are lying to them. They're lying. They're not gonna help this person. You know why? Because this person's a liar. Cool, they haven't lied to the people that are claiming they're gonna give them opportunities, because they've lied to you, and or they've cheated on you, and or they've spoken about you behind your back. If this is like a friend or family situation, people are gonna do that to them. People are gonna do that to them. So, what is the karma of pile number two person? We have the Empress reverse. So this is a guy. If he wants a wife, he ain't getting one. He ain't getting one. He's gonna end up with these girls that ain't gonna offer him nothing stable. They're just gonna finesse him. He's gonna end up with a finesse. That's really sad. If this is a girl, oh, this is a girl. Her looks are gonna start to fade. So you see how now she's that girl that's finessing everyone. She finessed you, fair enough, cool, because she's very beautiful, and she was a good liar. But you see, in the future now, it's gonna get peak, because you see these looks, they're gonna start to fade. She can't be getting everything she's she's got, because she can't get it again, because the looks, they're not there no more. She's gonna age like milk. It's terrible. It's terrible. Not wine, but milk. Terrible. So yeah, them looks about to fade. No abundance. People just aren't gonna view this woman highly. They're not gonna view her highly. They're just gonna be like, oh, later, this is some lying gal. This is some girl that's not serious. This is a joke gal. Like, no one's gonna rate her. Sorry. If this is a guy, he's just gonna end up with tramps. He's gonna end up with finesses. He's gonna end up with women that can't get money by themselves. That's really sad. Six of Cups. He's gonna keep getting women like this. It's gonna keep coming to him and coming to him. It's really sad, guys. And you know what else? He's gonna be trapped in a. He or she's gonna be trapped in a childish mentality. So I feel like this person's quite childish, guys. When I see a Knight reversed and a Six of Cups, childish. And basically, when you're stuck in that mindset, how abundant can you be? Not very. So it's just stuck in childish energy, stuck in childish ways. It's really sad. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. See, this is really like confirming the whole looks thing, where it's gonna go downhill. Because the Nine of Pentacles on the Rider Waite deck, she's that bitch. You see her in her fancy clothing, in her garden with her pentacles and her bird, like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? And she's that woman. But and in this deck is a flamingo. And everyone knows flamingos are gracious and they're bougie. And this person's not going to be. Because one, their money's not where they want it to be. They're not going to be in the career they want. They're going to be surrounded by liars because they're a liar. They're going to age like milk. They're going to be stuck with the same mentality. So what does that do to your body? It does a lot. It does a lot. It can only go downhill. And they're not going to feel good. That's their karma as well. It's one thing to not look good, but to not feel good, it's tragic. It's tragic out here. They're not going to feel good. If there was a smash or pass, they'd be deferred. Like, people, they would, when it comes to pass, they're the first person people are going to think of. Like, oh gosh, I wouldn't even touch that girl with a stick. I wouldn't even touch that guy with a stick. Oh no. Like, people are going to view this person as gross. Like, that is the best word. Gross. Grimy. Not so much that they're a whore. Like, I think pile number one, like, that person was a big whore or something. But pile number two, like, this person, it's not necessarily a whore, but they're just not, they're not respected. And it's mainly because of, one, because they're a liar, and two, because of their financial position. But because of the way they look now, because the way they look is going to start to go downhill. People are just like, no, I don't want pile number two. I would never want pile number two. That's a punishment. That's really sad, guys. This is someone you've most probably been intimate with. You guys probably feeling offended, but now, like, that's how people are gonna view them. Like, that's not the one. Nah, man, don't go near pile number two. Pile number two's person. I'm getting more information because I want to know more tea. I'm doing this reading at night because, like, in the morning I slept like nearly the whole day. Like, I literally, like, took pictures and then I was like, oh, I'm tired, and I just went to sleep because, mate, I've been working and I'm tired. This is my day off. Of course I'm gonna oversleep, you know. Last shuffle. What is the karma pile number 2? Okay, well, that's too many cards, so we're not going to take all that, guys, but, you know. Karma pile number 2. No. Guys, I'm telling you, if I don't see 2 or 1 card, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. Karma pile number 2. Okay. It's very similar to pile number 1, this reading. I thought it would be a bit different. Usually my readings are very different to the other. There's a small similarity, but this one's very similar to pile number 1, so I don't know. Strange Valentine, Love is Strange, reversed. Okay, so this is definitely related. Okay, cool. So if this is like a romantic situation, this person's going to end up with so when it says love is strange, this person's going to end up with someone that's a bit odd. When I say odd, it doesn't necessarily have to be bad. No, it is bad. I'm not going to do that. But you know why it's bad? Because obviously we have this beautiful woman here and then this monster right behind her. In this situation, because this whole situation is bad, I'm not looking at it like a soft monster. I'm looking at it as like an actual monster. And this person's actually, because they lie so much, right? They lie to you. They're just a liar, innit? Cheater. But they're eventually going to obviously be with someone, and then this person's just going to like do some weird stuff. They're going to do some weird things, and this person's going to be like, okay, this is who I actually gave my heart to. But they're being they're being a bit weird. Like they won't know how to deal with this person that they end up with. And also their self-esteem is going to go very low because their looks are going to fade and people aren't going to rate them. So it's just really sad. But I'm also seeing it as a situation where your person could actually be this monster because they're such a liar. And this is the new person they're with. And the person they're with is just going to be... They're going to view your person as very strange. So here's another dynamic where the person's going to view your person as very strange and just be like, what is this? They're not going to be very happy with them. They're going to give their heart to them, but it's just the person's just going to always side eye your person. Like, that's a bit weird. Why are you doing that? They're not going to be happy with your person, I'll tell you that much, because your person did some weird shit. So yeah, and it's reversed because they're going to act like it's not weird, but deep down inside the relationship, the person that your person ends up with, they're just not going to really be feeling them because it's just going to, and also, right, because obviously, you know, the looks are fading and that very soon. They're going to look at, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, sorry. So the person that your person ends up with, they're going to feel like they settled for your person. They're like, I could have got a bad bitch and I ended up with this person. Like, because your person's aging like milk. Remember I said like it's going downhill, so your person's this monster, right, and then this is the person they end up with. Whether it's a man or woman, it doesn't matter. Your person, the new person they end up with, is going to look at them like, I settled for this monster looking bitch, I settled for this monster looking guy. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, like they actually settle, but I'm telling you, the sexual attraction is not there. It's not there at all. When your person wants to get jiggy with their new person, the new person's going to be like, okay, do we have to today? They're just settling. I can't believe I'm telling people this. That's what I'm hearing and seeing. Shallow grave, you miss someone, reversed. No one's going to care about this person, guys. No one's going to miss them because they don't want to change. They don't want to evolve. People just like, oh no, man, like, you know, sometimes when you're in an event, sorry, I had like fizzy drink and I drank it fast, so there's a lot going on with me right now, but you know when you're in an event and sometimes people are like, oh, where's Ashley? Where's Brittany? I haven't seen her for a while. Like, no one says that about this person. Like, that's what's going to happen. Like, no one's going to actually care where this person is. And I know that's really sad, but it's going to get like that because this person has been giving out negative energy. They say they're going to do stuff and they don't. They lie. They're not abundant. they keep attracting the same, you know, shitty people, people are just gonna look at them like they're not gonna care. No one cares. Do you know what I mean? So no one's gonna care. That's the best way I can put that. There's too many. I can't take all that. What is the compound of this person? Okay, is that no, too many. What is a karma power number to this person? Okay, lady with a botched egg, ancient wisdom reversed. So in pile number 1 it was upright, and this one is reversed. Ancient wisdom is reversed because they don't know, they're not learning their lesson. They're not. They're just sabotaging themselves and making themselves deteriorate at this point. They're not going to be very suspicious of people, which is weird because if normally liars and cheaters, they're very suspicious of other people, because they think what they're doing other people are doing. But this person, I don't know who they think they are, but it's like they're thinking people can never do that to me, and people are doing the same thing to them, so they're just walking around delusional out here. I don't know who they think they are. You think you're God? No, I don't. No. Let me mind my own business. Let me just go. Let me just clarify some more. Pile number 2. It's karma. Pile number 2's person. All these. So far, these readings are kind of sad, you know. But it is karma, right? What is the karma pile number 2's person? What is the karma pile number 2's person? Okay, that one flew. That one flew, guys. And it is Akat dedication reverse. So I'm telling you right now, yeah, the person obviously you know I said that this person's gonna end up with someone that just settles for them. Yeah, cool, they're settling for them, but they're also cheating on them too behind their back. So yeah, they're getting cheated on, telling you that straight. Moving forwards, they're not gonna be dedicated. No one's gonna be dedicated to this person because no one cares about this person. And I know that's really sad. I don't like saying stuff like this, but obviously if you've done bad stuff to people, what do you expect? You're gonna get bad karma. So yeah. No one's going to be dedicated towards them, not even their partner. Because at this point, their partner settled with their muggly looking... No, let me not do that. But their partner settled with them. So, of course, they're not going to be devoted or dedicated to them. So, yeah. But that could also refer to people around them, like their friends and family as well. And also, they're not going to feel very dedicated towards their job or anything like that, because they're just living to get by. They're not actually living. So, yeah. What is coming for pile number 2's person? See? You guys thought I was capping out here. You look at this. What does it say? It says, it's reversed. It says, by May Beauty. It's peak for this, like, you guys don't get it, like, it's tragic. Their beauty is going to fade. It's going to fade, guys. And I'm actually sensing some infertility issues. I know I said that in panel 1, but this one I feel it strongly because we have 2 broken eggs. We have one here with the lady with the Bosch egg, and then we have by May Beauty and this egg with like a bird coming out, but it looks like it is a zombie or something. Like, it don't look right. And then obviously you have the Empress reverse, which indicates infertility as well. But I didn't want to say that because I said that in the first reading, but no, it's really strong in this reading. Like, this person, when it comes to like making kids and that, it's it may not be achievable for some reason. So yeah, and then obviously for some people, like women that can't really have kids, and I know this is a touchy subject. For some men, they kind of look at it as in they're not desirable, which isn't fair, because there's some women that are infertile and they can't help that. That's just how their body is. But unfortunately, a few suitors that come towards this person, when they explain this to their partner, the partner's just gonna be like, or suitors that want to go out with them, they're just gonna be like, okay, like they're gonna be a bit put off. And obviously, you can't really blame people for that, because they obviously want children. Do you know what I mean? So that might be a turn off for a lot of people they come by, which is going to be really sad. So it's kind of like they end up with someone that they didn't really want to be with, and vice versa, because the person they end up with moving forward may have wanted children, but they're just going to say, cool, I'll stay with you anyway. And because they're not really being fulfilled in that sense, they may go off and cheat with other people. That's what some people do. I know that mentality is messed up, because it's like, why don't you just not be with the person? Why don't you be with someone that actually can have children? But some people are weird like that, guys. So unfortunately, that may be this person's situation moving forward. If it's a guy, same applies. Like, he may be infertile, so the woman he's with might be like very dissatisfied, because she may have wanted a big family. So, and because of this, confidence goes down, confidence decreases, low self-esteem. But I already told you that from the Nine of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, what the hell? Altruism, Prometheus is reversed. No one really sacrifices anything for them. That's their karma. No one sacrifices anything for them. And that's really sad. But pile number 2, that is your reading. If you like this reading, like and subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. And you can follow my TikTok page too. It's called Risha's Tarot. And yeah, I'm going to go to pile number 3 now. Okay, no. Let me sage the place again quick, because I can't, like, that was really sad. Like, your person actually, like, part number 2, your person actually turns ugly, like, that's really sad. Like, their looks start to fade. God forbid that happens to me, mate. I'm gonna pray. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Remember, like, I'm a Taurus, so I rule Venus, so, like, beauty means a lot to me. Doesn't mean everything. Like, I have depth, but imagine losing your looks. That's just really sad. And it's like it's gonna happen prematurely. Okay, anyways. Number 3, this is if you chose the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck. So let's go. I'm not starting with this first. We're not going to do all that. What is the karma pile number 3's person? Pile number 3's person. Last shuffle. Let's go. Four of Swords. So this person's just going to end up isolating themselves from people. They're going to overthink. This person's going to get very paranoid for some reason. So weird. So what I mean is, like, I feel like this person's done a few horrible things to you. I don't think it's one. I think I'm picking up as a few, and they feel like everyone's out to get them. So it's different. So in pile number 2, the person feels like no one's going to do any weird stuff to me. I don't know who they thought they was, but in pile number 3, this person knows very well they've done some really bad stuff to not just you, but other people as well. And they're going to start to get very paranoid, and they're going to start to distance themselves from people because they think people are out to get them. So it's affected their mental health badly in a sense, because they're starting to think things that aren't true. They're not necessarily true, but they only think it's true because they've done horrible stuff to other people. So they're going to keep a distance. They're going to be monitoring people and watching people. Also, guys, I feel like if you guys have stopped talking to this person and you've made it a no contact situation, they're going to be watching your social media heavily. There's no doubt about it. If you're like, but I block them, they can't watch me. Okay, they'll go on their cousin's phone and see what you're doing. They'll go on their sister's phone, their brother's phone, and see what you're doing. They'll go on their friend's phone and see what you're doing. Like, it's not hard to do. So yeah, they're going to be spying because that's how your person is. So yeah. But I'm getting there's a lot of paranoia. Like, I feel like even for their own safety, like, this is even weird that I'm saying this, but for their own safety, they're going to be watching what other people are doing on social media as well, so that they can feel protected. And they're not going to associate with people too much. And that's their karma. They're just going to live in paranoia at this point. What is the karma for Palmer Freeze person? We have the Fool reversed. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to make new connections with people. They refuse. They're not going to take a chance with people. They're not even going to take a chance with a new relationship. If they've done something bad to you, they feel like they don't want a new relationship with someone else. Because for some of you, they feel like, I know this is kind of rude, but like, you're an idiot. Like, you was someone that it was very easy to take the mickey out of you, but they feel like these other girls or guys out here, they will be on the same level as them when it comes to taking the mickey out of people. So they're not going to give people a chance, romantically, or even when it comes to friends and that. So that is literally their comment when it comes to that. When it comes to new opportunities, they always think that someone's playing them or trying to use them, so they're not going to take the opportunity. They're going to play themselves in that respect, where the opportunity may have actually been it may have been a really good opportunity and an honest one, and they're just like, no, they're just going to use me and then drop me after, so I'm not going to do it. That will be the mentality all the time. So they never they never start new things. Also, they just end up being a fool. So the Fool reverse literally is a fool. It's someone who, I feel like in this situation, this person doesn't want to take new opportunities, and then they end up being the idiot for it. So, yeah, they stunt their life in a sense. The stars here, meaning that they're gonna live off hope. Is really, I feel like a lot of people do this, to be fair. So there's people in this world that sit down and think, I want this, I want this, I want that, right? And they don't go out and get it. For example, this person could be like, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a singer, but they're not even trying to make connections with people that could put them in the industry. They're not trying to make connections with producers or managers or anything. Like, they're just sitting there like, I would love to do that, but they're not actively doing anything about it. So it's just someone that's just going to live in hope that things are going to go well, but because they don't take any chances, how can it really? Do you know what I mean? So that's how they're going to be living, and that's going to be their karma, unfortunately. Okay, let's go. What is time number this person's karma. It's, Knight of Swords reversed. When it comes to, yeah, they're going to be known as the person that talks shit, that talks rubbish, that doesn't know what they're talking about. That's how everyone's going to view them. They're not going to be respected, especially when it comes to the way they articulate themselves. Every time they speak, people are going to look at them like, oh, this idiot is speaking again. Okay, let's just listen to be nice. Or someone's going to say, oh, I got to go somewhere, you know, because they wasn't trying to listen to your person talking rubbish to them for 10 minutes, like complete rubbish. That's how people feel, that your person speaks rubbish, like out of their bum. So people are just like, no, that's what's going to happen to them. Every time they want to speak, people are going to be like, no. Every time they do speak, it's going to be about gossip, because what they're doing is they're just sitting there watching what people are doing online, but they don't actually go and do anything for themselves, right? But they're out there watching people being successful and doing all these things with their life, and there's a thing where they're just going to go to people and gossip about it, because the Knight of Swords is about gossip as well, but when it's reversed, it's really bad gossip. And this is all that really comes out this person's mouth: gossip, 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 stupidness, trivial stuff, superficial stuff. And people are kind of like, why are you even talking about this? Why don't you talk about something productive? So no one's going to rate anything this person has to say. And it's really sad. It's really sad, guys. And I feel like some people aren't really going to want to talk to this person, because they just feel like they're a statistic. You know, there's people, like, I'm not trying to make, you know, anyone that does this, I'm not trying to say, like, you know, they're living bad or anything, but there are some people that literally, what they do is they see what other people are doing, they hate on it, they talk rubbish about it, because they secretly want to do what them people are doing. And that's how your person's going to be. And the people around them are going to be like, yeah, this ain't it. This mentality you have ain't it. Why are you talking about this? What does it do for you? Like, that's how people are actually going to be thinking. And the Devil reversed, and that basically means any connection they have with people is not going to be strong, and people will see that this person is toxic in a lot of ways, and they'll just say, nah, I ain't dealing with this. They'll get cut off a lot, because usually the Devil upright is like a strong connection, where it's really hard to kind of come out of it, because everyone is kind of embracing the toxicity of it. But when it's reversed, it's literally a situation where people are like, yeah, you just chat rubbish, and I don't want to speak to you. What can you even do for me except talk about people's business? Like, nothing. So, like, people just gonna be like, nah, man. They're not going to have any strong connections with people. That's basically what I'm saying. And they've kind of did that to themselves as well, because they keep distancing themselves from people also. So if anything, they're really playing themselves. They should really change what they speak about too. And they wouldn't really be in this situation. But I guess they are in this situation because of the way they've dealt with you. So it is what it is. I'm going to get more information from the Oracle deck. Last shuffle. I know some of you guys don't like the shuffling. It takes years, right? Years. What is the... Okay. I will take this one because it actually fell on my lap. And, okay, this one fell too. And, okay, cool. Wait a minute. 1 minute. Let me explain this to you guys. Okay, we have the 3 Witchy Sisters, the power of 3. Yeah, as I said, this person's going to want to speak to people about stuff, socialize, and the people around them are going to be like, I don't want to listen to this. Like, it confirms what I just said. Like, these 2 witches of us, their eyes are closed. They're like, I don't really care what this one in the middle was talking about. They're like, no one cares, bro. No one cares. So, yeah. And 9 is here because this person is always going to be quite stagnant. it's like then they won't get to 10 where there's completion. They're still in the last stage of their phase, and they won't transition to the next stage. And people can see this, like you're just lost in the sauce. Like you you won't evolve. You don't realize that there's more to life than talking about people. So yeah, out trick or treating, we're here reverse. People ain't gonna invite them nowhere. This is so interesting because in the first and second pile, it was more to do with their personal connections with close ones. But it's like pile number 3, it's like this person's community is gonna be like, nah, this ain't it when it comes to this person. So we're here, like normally we look at this card as like they're out trick-or-treating or something and they're stating that they're there, but when it's like reverse, no one's gonna invite this person nowhere. They're not gonna do it. People gonna hide events from them. And people just personally feel like your person's bad vibes, like, and they think they're low key a bit bad mind, so they're just like, nah, man, this ain't it. I don't want to invite pile number 3 anywhere. What they're gonna do is chat people, so we'll speak about people. So there's no point. Let's see what else. Also, the skull and the lanterns giving me a thing where people just think your person's a bit of a fraud. Like they kind of know that your person's gossiping about people to make themselves feel better, but your person's not really doing nothing spectacular with their life themselves. But people can see through this person and see that they're just like, nah, I don't want to mess with someone like this. They're not saying it. They're not going anywhere with their life. What is the kind of power between person? Breaking Dawn, Violet Angel. The 2 and the 3 equals 5. 5 represents, I personally think it represents change and individuality. So I feel like Breaking Dawn, I'm going to read the book about it. When it comes to this card, I really just go straight on intuition, but I should really read the meaning of this card properly. But I feel like the Breaking Dawn just means like you're just a new person, you're transformed. Dawn is obviously the beginning of the day. Like we're on a whole different tip right now. And it's reversed because they just won't ever get to this stage. They won't ever get to the stage where they transform, where they see the light, where they're connected to their crown chakra, because there's a lot of pink here. And where they're connected to their heart chakra. It's just there's a lot of envy going on with this person. I'll tell you right now, your person's a very jealous person, and I'm not talking about in a relation, like when you're in a relationship with them, they're scared that you're gonna talk to someone else. Not really. It's more like they're jealous of other people's success. I personally feel like they're jealous of a lot of people's popularity because the stars here. And there's a lot of swords here as well, which obviously represents social media and the internet. So there's a lot of people that are very successful around this person, and they're just really upset about it. And it's like, why are you upset? You should be happy that people are doing well. Even with you, I feel like with you, you guys' popularity is going up a bit, and you're getting a lot of success when it comes to the social media and that. And this person, they don't like it, they're upset about it, but they're always going to be like this. And their karma is they're always going to be this stagnant person that doesn't get anywhere, but everyone else around them is going to evolve, basically, which is really sad. I'm going to use the Oracle deck now for final messages because I want to know some more information. Pound number 3. What is The karma for pile number 3's person. Discover reverse. Yep, they're never going to discover their true potential. They're never going to discover anything great out there because they don't want to give anything a chance, and they're too pessimistic and they love chat about people too much. So yeah, literally, they're not even gonna understand themselves. There's no self-discovery neither. Like, they don't understand why they do what they do. They're just stuck doing the same thing over and over again. They feel like chatting people is life. Apollo inquiry. They're just gonna really they're always gonna want to know people's business. What is up with your person? Hold on. Let me see. I just want the last card. Okay. They're always going to want to know. They're always going to ask people, like, what's going on with this person? What's going on with that person? And people are just going to look at them like, what's wrong with this person? Like, people are actually going to inquire about your person, but it's not in a good way. It's not like, oh, so what's going on with this person? As in, like, what good opportunities have they got now? It's now, like, what's actually wrong with... People are going to start asking, what's actually wrong with this person? Like, they're going to ask each other that. Because they just don't understand why a person's so stagnant and backwards. They don't get it. Jizzo's support is upright because they're just what their karma literally is. They're gonna see everyone around them get support except them, and because they always come with this negative energy, they're not gonna really gain much support. And literally, that's their karma, and they're just gonna see everyone around them, especially you, gain a lot of support. And it's gonna burn them. It's going to burn them because they didn't want that. So yeah, that is your reading pile number 3. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. If you'd like this reading, like and subscribe to my channel. And my TikTok is called Risha's Tarot if you want to follow it. But I'm going to go now. Bye guys.